evolution and adapting. Because here's the truth, boys. It is so easy to get a girl. This is where I lose the women. You were on my side. We're out of here. It's so easy to get a girl. By virtue of the fact that there are more women than men on this planet, it means the odds are ever in your favor, okay? The fact that women are brainwashed into thinking that we lose value as we get older, that's not true. But as we get older, our standards aren't lowered, but they are negotiable. So you can get in there. And I know I'm supposed to stand here and be like, all women are fucking treasures. And we are. All women are she-diva, power bitches. That's right. Diamonds in the muff. All women are delicate, beautiful, flowered. Some are. And some are total armadillos. And boys, get you an armadillo. Get you a fully loaded armadillo with a CD changer and everything. Get in there. So many girls are like, mine armadillo. No. I'm always afraid that when I say that, I'm gonna see that back door swing open and I'm just gonna see a shell and a tail.
I did not drive in all the way from Toledo to be told.
It is so easy to get a girl, gentlemen. All you gotta do is show up. Just be good at something. Women love a man with a purpose, even if it's a dumb one. I love model trains. Like, I'm there. A girl, it doesn't matter. He's got a passion. It could be anything. Like, you know what? Even fishing. Someone will take you. Some woman will be like, I'll take him.
So is that a wide mouth you caught, or is that... I can look at your Instagram where you're holding all of them. Great, I can't wait.
You could be good at anything. You could be smart. That's always a plus. You could be rich, obviously. Good looking. Good at math. You could be nice. Turns out that's attractive. Like later in life. I know, men don't. I don't want to be nice. I'm Rambo. I'm a badass. I want to be nice. Nice guys finish last. Yes! But at least they finish. You could be good with computers. You could be funny. Honestly, you could be an alcoholic. You could be... Some girls like to party. You can be shy, that's kind of cute. You can be nerdy, some dorkstress.
Well, I will roll the 8-sided die with thee,
Like, whatever. Honestly, like, sometimes you could just be tall. Like, for a little while, that's enough. You could just be tall. All the 5'10" guys are like, fuck you, motherfucker, you can be tall. Gotta be alone, come here. You could just be tall. You ever see the way girls' eyes light up? Like, tell us about your boyfriend, Colton? Okay, wow. Colton, come here. Come stand in the Zoom, because I want my family to see how fucking tall you are, especially my sister, because she's a bitch. Come here. Come stand in the Zoom. Come stand next to me. Come stand next to me. Stop it. Put on a fucking towel. Not looking at that. Stop it. Because the whole audience doesn't realize it's a dick. Stop it. You can get a girl, boys. Magicians have girlfriends. I'm not even talking like David Blaine, multi-millionaire Vegas magician. We're talking some guy doing sleight of hand at a bar mitzvah. He's got a girl waiting in his Ultima in the parking lot.
That's my baby.
In closing, been married for 4 years. I'm 39 years old. We have a beautiful little girl who just turned 6 months old. And before we had that beautiful little girl, about a year before, we thought we were gonna have a baby and we had a miscarriage. And I don't tell you that to garner sympathy or make anyone sad or bring the room down, Cleveland. I only tell you I had a miscarriage because I have a microphone. And we don't talk about these things. And I'm not embarrassed about it. And maybe if we did talk about these things, maybe if we normalize these discussions, maybe if all discussions about women's bodies weren't hidden under a stack of cash, under a Bible, under a federal building, maybe... If this happens to you, because it happens to 3 out of every 10 women, it's not that it would take the sting out of it, but you would know you're a part of a large group, you did nothing wrong, you're not weird, you're not bad. You certainly shouldn't be prosecuted for it. And you'll be okay. But it wasn't until I got pregnant that first time that I became personally in tune with how often women are asked about children. Prior to that, no one had ever asked me about children because I'm a stand-up comic.
Well, you'll just die in a clown suit somewhere on a regional flight, won't you?
But I realized how often people ask women about this. I didn't get that before. Right now, it's totally normal and innocuous to ask a woman, do you have kids? That's an okay thing to ask because we'll call it traditional. Someone had kids, it's why we're all in this room, right? It's totally traditional for two humans, regardless of gender, to put their bodies together and then, through means of sex, science, or trade, acquire smaller humans that they then put in their home and then subsequently put to work. Okay. That's what's done. It's a little less traditional to be like,
We're in a throuple and this is our tortoise.
but okay. However, you ask a woman, do you have kids? And she says no. If she doesn't continue that conversation, that's not her in need of prompting. Do you want kids? She has her answer. She was just drawing a boundary. There's no more information. We have to be okay with that. She has her answer, and she's thought a lot about it, and it's very personal to her, and that answer is somewhere in the realm of, yes, we actually do have kids, they're weird looking. Yes, we want them, yes, we're working on it, we're fucking real hard, we're not sure. It's expensive, something's wrong with me, more likely something wrong with him, we don't know, unclear, future's uncertain, come back later, or fuck no, we love our tortoise. Whatever the answer is. Whatever the answer is, I promise you her answer is never that she forgot, and thank God she ran into you at the dry cleaners. Because, Cleveland, I think it speaks to the constant conversations about women, rarely to our betterment, often to our detriment, and the misinformation and disinformation about vaginas, okay? Just remember, there's a lot of people making a lot of money off of you feeling bad about what's normal about you, okay? We don't even have to make this political. We already did. But we can keep this social. We'll keep it in pop culture, right? We'll talk about all the things that we hear about this idea that she's got to keep it tight, right? A loose woman, you got to keep it tight. Let's put this to rest. 'Tis tight. It's tight. I understand if she's had several children, it may not be that tight, but chances are, if she's had several children, a tight vagina ain't at the top of her priority list, okay? It's tight enough. Work your pelvic floor for your own health, but it's tight enough. Let's put it this way, gentlemen. It's tight enough for you and your 5 inches of fury, okay? Which is plenty. What's what making women feel so insecure? How tight do you need it, boys? What are you, fucking a dolphin blowhole? You're fine. All right? You're gonna have a good time. This idea that it tastes like candy. No candy! A little metallic? I don't fucking know. Why would it taste like candy? What other part of your body are you like,
Oh, fudge ribble.
like it's not... Girls are gonna feel real bad about it that it doesn't taste like candy, and you shouldn't make it taste like candy. You're gonna make it sick. That's a problem. Makes girls feel bad. He comes up from down there and he's like, green apple Jolly Rancher. You gotta call an ambulance. Something went wrong. And finally, this idea, this stigma, that you have to keep it clean. No. The vagina is self-cleaning. okay? Leave it alone. Yeah, there's a small chance you're sick and you have to see a doctor, but for the most part, it is clean. It's clean. You know what isn't clean? Your penis. Yeah. I seen you put it anywhere just for funsies. Yeah, don't be tracking that through my house. Yeah. Okay? It's clean. You don't need to do anything to it. It has its own ecosystem, okay? You don't need to clean it. You don't need to put a Glade plug-in, okay? You don't need to steam it. What? You don't need to vacuum it. It's not the backseat of a Mazda. It's clean, okay? The vagina is its own ecosystem. The vagina has its own pH balance. That's why it has its own smell and its own temperature. Your vagina, Cleveland, is like a rainforest in that it is dangerous, it could kill you, it is damp, and it needs government protection. Thank you so much for coming out.